Rides the Wind was not intent on hunting today. A few hundred yards across the prairie from them stood the objects of his interest. His own horse was grazing peacefully, and not far from him was a lovely little mare. Jessie didn't know how to admire the breadth of her chest, the angle of her hocks, or the smallness of her feet, all of which combined to make this pony a dependable, swift mount. Jessie did, however, notice the flowing red mane and tail, made all the brighter by the contrasting white spots that spread across the mare's stout neck and back in an intricate pattern. A dark red star nearly hidden by her forelock explained the pony's name. Rides the Wind whistled a low sound that gradually rose in pitch until the horses lifted their heads and started toward him. Seeing Jessie, the two ponies stopped a few paces away and watched Rides the Wind. When he didn't move, they dropped their heads to graze again. Holding Jessie's hand, he approached the two horses. He felt Jessie stiffen nervously. "You have fear because you do not understand how the horse thinks. I will teach you. Your fear will go." He added solemnly, "The women in the village will not laugh." Taking two jaw straps from the leather pouch at his side, Rides the Wind handed one to Jessie, demonstrating how it was to be held. Quietly, he walked to his own horse's side, lifted the pony's head, and put the jaw strap on. The pony danced a bit in anticipation of a morning run. Jessie grew more tense. "Wind is a hunter's horse," Rides the Wind explained. "He is swift and ready to do what his rider desires. He dances for the joy of the run, not because he wishes to hurt you. We are friends, he and I. Soon, Red Star will be your friend too." Jessie tried to quiet her fears and walked up to the mare. To her amazement, Red Star willingly lifted her head from the grass and stood quietly while Jessie fumbled with the jawstrap. Rides the Wind had bridled Wind in one quick motion. It took Jessie several attempts before she successfully slipped the noose over Red Star's lower jaw and up over her neck. Through all the clumsiness, though, the mare stood quietly. Jessie relaxed. Red Star turned her head toward Wind, staring at him when he snorted and pawed the ground. Jessie wondered if she were saying, "Calm down, you fool. Don't you see this woman is nervous?" Jessie reached up to pat Red Star's neck. To her delight, the mare curved her head around Jessie's arm. Jessie beamed with pleasure, and Rides the Wind said, "She is a wise horse. She tells you not to be afraid. She says, 'Let us be friends.'" Rides the Wind demonstrated how to mount bareback. Red Star stood quietly, while Jessie tried to spring up onto her back. Jessie succeeded after several tries. Riding lessons began. Mounting Wind, Rides the Wind took Jessie's reins in his own hands, explaining, "I will lead her. You must learn to feel her move, feel her turn." Jessie concentrated on Red Star's movement as Rides the Wind led them in a wide circle. "See how she moves in this way," he said, and they made a second wide circle in the opposite direction. For nearly an hour, Rides the Wind led Red Star about, instructing Jessie to grip her pony with her knees, explaining how to apply pressure against the mare's sides to signal her to turn. Finally, Rides the Wind dismounted, handed Jessie the reins to her own mount, and ordered her to ride away from him, guiding the mare only with leg pressure. To Jessie's dismay, Red Star did not seem to understand anything. Try as she would, Jessie could not get the mare to go where she wanted. Signaling a turn in one direction, she would be dismayed to see the head turn the opposite way. Ordering a halt, Jessie began again. Again, the mare turned in exactly the opposite direction.